Welcome, Sagittarius. Welcome to the Spiritual Tarot. My name is Jenny, and I'm here to give a message from Spirit for the Lionsgate portal, which is on August 8th, which is today, 2021. But of course, the energy is very strong, and it's opening up for transformation and new beginnings and different energies coming in. It can last longer. It's before and after the 8th, but it's a really strong energy. So strong, in fact, that my camera went out, but we did have these two cards here. Coming up, we're going to do 2 rounds. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And you have the Warrior and the Poet is the first theme coming up. So we're going to go ahead and get the messages of these 2 cards. The Warrior, which is like Mars energy, you know, being that leader, being in power. So let's see what's coming up with these 2 energies. The Warrior is number 10, which is a completion energy. And it is the samurai, the soldier, and the advocate. We often envision the warrior as an armored figure with a sword in hand, moving blindly toward battle. Yet the deeper aspects of this archetype bring us face to face with death itself. The warrior stands precariously at the edge of life and death, trusting in the eternal to guide the sword's blade. The warrior's work requires presence, alignment, and purpose. If and when the warrior loses its center, meaningless confrontations and violence are their default response. When this card appears, it is important to question the battle at hand. It is likely a great one, with deep roots and long-standing tensions. The actions you take will stay with you long after the dust settles, so choose wisely, brave one. As you draw your sword, realign with the eternal wisdom within, then surrender to the battle. Without a true purpose, manifesto, or oath, the warrior is lost. What do you stand for? What are you willing to rise in the name of? Write it out. Be careful, as the warrior implies war. The two go hand in hand. Those who defeat others are strong. Those who defeat themselves are mighty. When light, fierce clarity, purposeful action, resolve, resilience. When dark, threats, savagery, abandoning mission and values. Go deeper. Tao Te Ching, chapter 68, the Shavagad Gita. So there's something that you need to see what you stand for and how you're handling at this moment. There could be something deep within you that you know that you have to face up to and be that warrior. Something that you believe in, stand for. It could be just in society and in general. Whatever it is, it's time to stand up and see what you really feel about that situation and stay to your truth about it. And then you also have the Poet, which is number 7. So let's go ahead and see what this one's about. The Poet. Okay, so the Poet is the artist, the witness, and the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within all of us, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there's a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. It's likely there's a poem or poet that has been meaningful to you at a young age. Revisit and reread it now. Be open to its message. The poet is related to the shaman and the bridge. These archetypes hover over to the meeting place, meeting the everyday and the sacred. When it's light, it's clairvoyant, wise, and timeless. When it's dark, it's harmful words, sharp tongue, thwarted creativity. Go deeper and spend an hour reading poetry, and then one more. So I really am getting this energy of together. Like, you have to go within deep and know, like, what your philosophy things about things are. What do you stand for? What is your morals and ethics, and really stand up for that now. It's really a time to stand up for that now for you, Sagittarius, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get a Moonology card for you. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Yeah, I'm really getting this deep energy, like really going deep within yourself now for what you really stand for. You know, no more of like this shallow or 3D stuff anymore. It's time to go deep and really stand up for what you want, and you know, make that your mission. Teach others, you know, stay strong. And now we have Mystic Meadow, Sanctuary, yeah. And, you know, I really think you have to tap into that inner sanctuary within yourself to know what this is about, because you don't need these distractions about the 3D and the drama and the chaos. It's time to go really deep and figure out what the meaning of life is for you, what your mission is, you know, and stand to that, you know, stand up for it. Fight for what your beliefs are and your ethics, you know, be that warrior. Yet be the poet too, so like kind of a strong philosopher kind of, you know. All right, let's see what else is coming up. Full spectrum, yeah. And you know, being that full authentic spectrum of yourself. And look at this, it has all the chakras, so that alignment within yourself. This is the time to do that. All right, we're gonna get another card here. What else is coming up for Sagittarius? This is like a really deep message. It's time to be really deep, like be that philosopher within yourself. Bring that out, the full spectrum of who you are. And navigating this by the stars, follow your bliss, yep. And I really get like the planetary positions and the stars are really guiding you right now. This portal is really important to you to open up to your true core of who you are. Your true ethics, your true morals. Like it's leading you, like it's like a compass guiding you to where you need to be. Okay, what is coming up for Sagittarius, please? We have, yes. So whatever this is, if you, I get like a lot of you right now might have had some question about what I've been saying, or one of these cards coming up, and whatever it is, it's just say yes. So I'm also getting to, I really thought of that movie, Yes Man. Say yes to a lot of opportunities right now, because even if you don't want to, there could be some strong possibilities and good situations that could come in that you might not want to like deal with or not want to do. I'm really getting that you're going to be pushed to a somewhere that you might not normally go, that's going to be very abundant and prosperous for you. Okay, let's get a goddess for you, Sagittarius. So your goddess is Sarvasvata, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. So Sarasvati is the arts, and express yourself through creative activities. And I'm getting like with that yes. There's going to be something come up, like a class, or somebody's going to want you to help them with a project, and you're going to be like, I can't do that. I can't paint. I'm not good at that. But you're going to find something beneficial in that something's going to be abundant with that, or it's going to like be a compass to lead you to that area. So don't say no right now, unless, you know, of course, if it's unsafe or not wise or hurt other people. If it's something like, hey, you want to come here with me? I'd say yes. You know, be in that yes mode, okay? Because it's going to guide you to somewhere you need to be, or to meet somebody that you need to meet, or something like that. All right, let's get at what you need to surrender right now. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Yeah, so make sure you do ground yourself, get out in nature. It will be soothing to you. All right, so now we are going to get a few tarot cards for this, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming up for you. So we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, this is taking action on towards what you're passionate about. And I'm really getting, you might not even think that you're good at it or that you can do it, but there's something that's guiding you. And like it's like a compass. Those stars are like guiding you to where you need to be. And it's not somewhere you would normally go or do. So really, really put yourself out there and try new things right now, okay? Let's see what else. Okay, so now we have the Six of Swords. It's reversed. Six of Swords is like getting through turbulent waters, getting through things, persevering. This, I really think like you've kind of already got through some hard times. I kind of get like you're in that in-between mode right now. It might not be exactly sure what to do, but you have gotten through some hard times and persevered and things like that. And right now you might just kind of be in a chilled mode, just kind of going with the flow and not sure what to do. And that's why it's saying to go along with something that's different, because right now I don't know if you really know which direction to go to or what you should do. And the planets and stars align, the Lionsgate portal opening up is really guiding you to somewhere you need to be right now, like towards your some part of your path that you need to be on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get another round for you, Sagittarius. This one over here is like screaming to me about Sagittarius. The eternal child. Yeah, look at that. So, you know, this is also like that internal child that we have within us. I'm really getting like there's some kind of dream or hope you've had as a child, and maybe it got lost along the way. You had grew up and lost some of that, you know, the inner adventurer, childlike thing out of responsibility and things like that. But it's screaming to you again to like, this is what you were put here to do. You just kind of lost it along the way. We forget things when we get reborn and reincarnated. So I really feel that, but I'm going to go ahead and read this book as well, because there could be more messages for this. This is number 4, the eternal child. You know, this is seeing things through the eyes of a child, like the wonder and beauty of the world. This is the inner child, the child of joy. The inner child is connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspects of life. It is radiant and fearless and seeks joy above all else at any cost. It struggles being bound to any aging body with physical limitations in a world that demands attention to detail and logistics. The eternal child wants to nix all the rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. It wants to return with plenty of friends to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and sky. We all want to sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the eternal child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The eternal child glimmers. It reminds us of what is possible, what is magical about the precious life. This archetype is so spirited that when its appreciative for life isn't saturated, it seeks spirits and substance elsewhere. The eternal child struggles with addictions of all varieties. Celebrity culture is based heavily on the archetype, as the phrase live hard, die young, and the series of artists and musicians who died at 27. When light, it's joyful, playful, and accepts all magic. When dark, addicted, selfish, adrift, burns out. Go deeper is Icarius, Peter Pan, Rumi's Has Anyone Seen the Boy? So, you know, this is all about growing up, but also being responsible, but still having that passion and joy and seeing things the way a child would see them, like for the first time, full of joy and happiness, okay? We all have that inner child within. And if there's wounds within this inner child, it's time to finish wrapping that up and healing them, okay? Because the inner child wants to come out and play and see the beauty in life, okay? So let's see what else is coming out. And that's kind of like a Sagittarius spirit. You guys are adventurous, right? And it says step out of your comfort zone. Yep. Yeah, see, it's time to start something new. Try something new. See the beauty in things. Be like that child and don't be afraid to try things new or go on new adventures or anything like that. We're going to get another card here. Now we have hummingbird spirit, which is joy. Yeah. You know, kind of just like being, you know, lighthearted, free, adventurous, that inner child, like play. You know, how much fun did we have as kids, like jumping in mud puddles and stuff? And now as adults, we're like, we can't do that, you know? So I really feel like it's going to get you to a spot that you didn't even know, and you're going to be so full of joy and happiness, or meet somebody. Healing, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be very healing to you as well. It's going to make you feel alive again. Going to put a little sparkle in your step. All right, let's see what else. And get you on your path to what your mission is and things. Now we have cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. That's interesting because I just said jumping in puddles. Yeah, so you might want to be by the water, you know, cleanse, like the water just can make us feel so fresh and renew again, right? Be like that child and have so much fun, splash in puddles and things like that. And now we have for Sagittarius, mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So there could be and interesting enough, there's water again, all this water. That's something else too. If you're being triggered, you really need to also look at that inner child to see where that stems from, because it's never going to go away until you heal it. Every time, you might forget about it, and then 6 months later, something else will remind you, the smell or a situation, and you're triggered all over again, and then you're sabotaging, and then you're trying to recover, and this is like a cycle. So it's time to cleanse that all out, heal that inner child, and see what actually is triggering you, and what about that situation or person is triggering you, so you can heal it for once and for all. Okay, so let's get another one. Another goddess for you, Sagittarius. Vast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for the strength and success. Yes. Well, we all know that Sagittarius are very independent, right? See what you need to surrender. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can and make things happen, then let it go of the results. Holding on too tightly is a desired outcome can sabotage it. Yeah. So, do all you can do, and then trust the universe to take care of it. Don't try to control it. It just sabotages it, okay? So we're going to get a couple more tarot cards with these. The Ace of Pentacles reversed, that is a card of new beginnings in the material world. I really feel with this being reversed is you're hesitant to start a new beginning, or you're doubtful. And that's why it's saying, with the inner child healing and the warrior and the poet, it's really time to really self-examine, see what triggers you, see what causes these things that keeps you hesitant to move forward, hesitancy to try something new or meet new people or things like that, because that is where the gold's going to be. You really need to, shed those last wounds or situations from your childhood, see the world through a child's eyes, really tap into your morals and your philosophy of life, and be willing to go out there and put yourself out there and try things new, because there's something that is going to be a wonderful situation or abundance for you if you do. Let's see what else. Yeah, look at that. And it's going to give you a lot of balance here too as well. Temperance. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to get a couple other cards here. Page of Pentacles, yeah. So you're going to be getting some intuitive messages coming in, or even just, physical messages coming in about a new beginning to your material world. We already saw that Ace of Pentacles too, that you're resisting, but really pay attention to that. Be willing to be open and really figure out what triggers you to stop you from going forward with that, as well as, don't be hesitant to try things new. Okay, really try. We're going to go ahead and get some of these cards here. These are the what is this cards? Some kind of journey. Some kind of journey cards. I forget what they're called, honestly. My mind drew a blank, but let's see what comes up. Adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. If everything stays the same, you're not going to learn anything new. So be willing to put yourself out there and try new things, meet new people, do new creative projects. Start that new beginning, because look at this. You're going to have that abundance coming in if you do. It's just waiting for you. You can either stop it or go for it. Let's get a Let It Go card. Surrender to the pulse that moves you towards your creative destiny, a life of great purpose. Wow, that's beautiful right there. That says it all. So that's your message, Sagittarius. It looks like, you just need to rethink about your philosophy and morals of life. Be willing to put yourself out there and try new things. Give up any old patterns like that you've been triggered with your inner child wounds or anything like that, and experience life as like that wondrous energy that a child has. Okay, so that is your message, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your month, and thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.